Hello and welcome back to NAZ A Day. My name is Tyler Murphy and I will be your sports reporter for the night. Ahead of the crosstown rivalry football game this Thursday, freshman quarterback Chase Brown is currently holding the most passing touchdowns in a single game record. Take a look. Since 2020, it seemed like we've seen it all, but then the Flagstaff Eagles freshman quarterback Chase Brown took down a 38-year-old school record in his first start. With Brown's early success on the gridiron, there has been a learning curve involved with adjusting to playing under the lights.
The atmosphere is a lot different. It's super fun being in that atmosphere, the student section, the band. It's just great to play under the lights, especially in the dome.
With the new atmosphere arises a new set of challenges, and Brown has had to acclimate himself into getting down the speed of varsity football.
Definitely the speed of the game. Everything moves a lot faster, so you got to always be prepared. You mess up, you got to be ready for the next snap. You don't really have time to dwell on anything.
There was no real learning curve as Brown in his first start broke his school's record for most passing touchdowns in a single game with 6 and got the Eagles out of a losing streak that started last season. Brown was quick to give credit to his team for his early success in his short career.
All the wide receivers, they helped me out a ton. Our whole starting line, couldn't do anything without them, so they've taught me a lot. It's just been great.
Darren Brown, dad, Eagles alumni, and the offensive and defensive lineman coach praised his son's performance.
I'm super proud of him. He went out and performed like he's capable, and his team backed him up, and it's awesome.
You can watch Chase Brown at the rivalry game at Coconino High School this Thursday at 7 p.m. If you can't make it out, it will also be streamed on nfhsnetwork.com. Talking about the other sport that uses a foot and a ball, NAU women's soccer came home this weekend securing the title of Big Sky champs, defeating the Idaho Vandals in a match that went all the way to penalty kicks. At the end of PKs, it was the Lumberjacks on top 4-3. The same 4 who made the goals were named Big Sky All-Tournament team. Maddie Schaefer, Mikhail Johnson, Riley Curran, Abby Donathan, followed with Jesse Novak and goalkeeper Trinity Cochran, who also was named MVP of the tournament with 17 total saves. The championship win means the Lumberjacks will host the Big Sky Conference tournament next year. Also winning it all, the Lumberjacks advance to the NCAA tournament and will play the UCLA Bruins at 6 p.m. Friday in Los Angeles. The Lumberjacks men's basketball team took a trip to East Lansing to take on the Michigan State Spartans for some Big Ten competition on Monday night. The Lumberjacks fell 73-55, but despite the 18-point loss, the game was a lot closer than it seemed, with the Lumberjacks always being in range to bring the game back to make the Spartans sweat. For the Spartans, it was a team-shared win with almost everyone contributing a bucket to the score and shooting for 44% in field goal and 33% from deep range, while the Lumberjacks only shot 31% and 26% in the same categories. Jalen Cohn was the Lumberjacks' highest scorer with 20 points while also getting 4 assists and 10 rebounds, securing a double-double. Going from one Power 5 conference to another, the Lumberjacks are keeping that heat. Next, visiting the Arizona Sun Devils this Thursday, November 10th at 7 p.m. Well, that's all we have for Northern Arizona sports tonight. Tune in after the break for your weather recap.